go back to Proverbs 1, it says, for wisdom crieth in the chief place of concourse, or select when you go into Wisdom of Solomon, I believe it's 5 or 7. It says, for she is the breath of the Most High.
6.
6. God. 6. It says, for she is the breath of the Most High. Wisdom is more moving than
It's 6, 7, 8. It's like, yeah, 6, 7, 8.
That whole
Yes, 5, 6, 7, 8 is all up in there. Yeah.
Like 8.
Yep.
Yep. That's going into wisdom, man. For I desired her before. Hey, you can grab that. You can grab that.
That's pretty
The 6.
It's the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6, and verse 21. It says,
You should honestly start up at like 12, bro.
Okay. That's what I had highlighted.
Start at 12, bro.
Okay, go ahead. Start at 12.
It says, I'll start at 11.
The whole chapter goes, but you know.
Chapter 6.
Yeah, 6 chapter. Yeah.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6, and verse 11. It says, wherefore set your affection upon my words, desire them, and
Set your affection.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody look up that word. Because it says that in what? Colossians 3, set your affection on the things above and not on the things of the earth.
It says affection, the desire, the inclination, the wish, intention, and emotion of the mind, passion.
Your passion,
Attraction.
your attraction. Yeah.
A zealous attachment.
It said a zealous attachment. Yeah. Basically, you're fervent about it, man.
Yeah.
You're on
You're
fire.
so fervent to the point, you so on fire about it that you see others that's defiling it.
Yeah.
Now you own them.
Yeah. You defending the gospel.
Because you defending the word, man. You know? Some dudes, they be bugging, they trip out how devoted to this thing we are, especially like them Christians, man. They be like, wow, them dudes are they're very devoted, you know? Yeah, man, it's about faith at the end of the day, man. You know? We go back at it with these other guys when they going off in the doctrine. Hey, that's because we on fire for this thing, man. And a lot of these dudes, they confuse our passion with hatred.
Yeah.
No, it's just we have passion for this thing, man. That was it.
It says, wherefore set your affection upon my words, desire them, and ye shall be instructed. It says, wisdom is glorious and never fadeth away. Yes, she is easily seen of them that love her.
That's why I like to use that one, because it talks about wisdom and then it refers to her as she in the same verse.
It says, she is easily seen of them that love her, and found of such as seek her. She prevented them that desire her, in making herself first known unto them.
It says she prevented them that seek her. You know, because you guys men that actually try to seek it and still can't find it. You know? You got dudes that come in the wrong spirit and try to, you know, receive it and wonder why it's not being received. It's because the Holy Spirit of discipline will flee deceit.
This is Matthew 13 and 17. For verily I say unto you that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear and have not heard them.
I mean, and that's going into how the prophets of old that testified of Yahweh Shai and the things that he would come to do, they wasn't around to see that. But they're blessed to be in that time to witness those things. You know? But yeah, that's what pretty much that's going into.
Yeah, if you try to get at a nice girl in the wrong way, she gonna send you packing, man. She gonna send you, hey, I ain't with that.
Yeah,
I'm not that kind of girl.
Yeah.
You know? So you gotta approach
Especially she's a no nonsense woman.
Yeah.
Like don't play with me. Don't play with my time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't like
Because how do you attain to her? By leisure.
That's
Leisure meaning time to read, to study. You got to spend time with her, man.
Yeah.
And when you do, your fleshly woman gonna get a little envious. That's how you know you spending time with her.
She's jealous now.
Because your other woman, she's jealous.
Are you always reading? You always listening to the videos?
You're always watching the videos.
What time you coming to bed?
You always with them brothers, and, you know.
everything you talk about is all about the Bible.
Yeah.
You're so negative.
Yeah. I know we all heard that one.
Because in her is found lamentation, mourning, and woe. That's why. That's why. Yeah, man.
We were going into how they can't get it, how they can't receive the knowledge. Wisdom of Solomon 1:4. For into a malicious soul wisdom shall not enter, nor dwell in a body that is subject unto sin. Yep. I got another pre real quick because you just talked on leisure time. Sirach 38:24. The wisdom of learned men cometh by opportunity of leisure, and he that have little business shall become wise. Meaning little business in this world. You know, you mortify your members.
Yeah, it is. And you start to grow. You spend more time with this and away from this world. Spiritually, yeah, you're growing, man. You're building in the spirit. Because what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to be edifying one another.
Yeah.
The church is being built, so we're growing. You know, it's coming to the point where, you know, brothers are separate. Like we're completely detached from all this, man. We're above this shit, man. This world, this shit that this modern world has to offer, we're above this shit, man. Even these celebrities and entertainers that got it like that in this world, we're above them in the spirit, man.
Yeah.
All this shit, it's all getting ready to go. But what do we have? We got treasures that are built that are stored in heaven.
It says we seek new heaven and new earth.
New heaven and a new earth.
We're in those righteousness.
Righteousness, yeah.
And this is something that's everlasting. It doesn't have an expiration date on it. It's not going to make wings and fly away. It's not something that thieves can break through and steal. This is for eternity, man.
John 8:22. Then said the Jews, will he kill himself because he said, whither I go he cannot come? And he said unto them, ye are from beneath, I am from above. Ye are of this world, I am not of this world.
That's the words of Yahweh Shai, man. Y'all of this world, y'all of this realm, man. You know, Rome is as good as it gets with you.
Yeah. This is as far as they can see.
Yahweh Shai was of a different abode, man. You know? So it's about growth. You know, spiritually maturing in this thing, man. Seeing far past the things of this world and the things of the flesh. Though we are in the flesh and we still have to, you know, live in this world, man. You know? You have something else?
I had another pre. Ecclesiastes 1 and 17. And I gave my heart to know wisdom, and to know madness and folly. I perceive that this also is vexation of spirit, for in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow. So the more the brother was talking about, if you grow in the spirit, you know, you're going to increase sorrows. You're going to, you know, we can see this world for what it is. These other niggas can't. We see that the folly, the bullshit, you know, the brothers is fed up. Like, fuck, we got to go to work. We got to pay this bill. Fuck, I ain't got enough money for this. We get fed up with this shit. These niggas out here that don't have eyes to see, they think this is it. They think that this is life. This is living. We look for something better, and the more you grow in wisdom and you increase in the spirit, the more sorrow you're going to get. The more you're going to hate and despise this place. You're going to hate and despise our own people. You're going to hate and despise this devil Esau even more and more.
Because holidays, so-called holidays and weekends are enough for Jake. That satisfies them until the next week to come. They're appeased by that. It's like, oh well, you know,
Hey, Jake
Friday coming up,
Really
Friday
appeased
night.
by a 3-day weekend.
Yeah, 3-day
Oh, man.
weekend. You can't tell a nigga nothing, man.
What?
He know this is the kingdom, man.
Hey, tax season is here.
Yeah.
You know, Jay waiting for that stimulus, you know, that fat tax return, you know.
Yeah. So they can return that money right back to the corporations.
Got it.
Yeah, they end up waiting to get that LIPO, that BBL,
Yeah.
you know. Stupid shit.
Finally said great dignity, man.
Can I get that precept one more time? You started
Ecclesiastes
for it, yeah.
1 and 17. We broke them.
Yeah, please.
And I gave my heart to know wisdom, and to know madness and folly. I perceive that this also is vexation of spirit, for in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
Because a lot of people are so attached to their flesh in this world, they don't want to make the tough decision of making the wise choice every time, because you don't get to make that fleshly appeasing choice. And that's when it becomes tough, because your flesh wants to make that good feeling choice, but the wisdom through your mind, through your spirit, knows that you got to make that wise decision. You know, and especially in this life, when everything is catered to your flesh and how you feel, an Epicurean, you know, type spirit. So it's hard to make those choices of not going with this chick that's, you know, going out with the chick and spending time with her, but sitting in the house alone or whatever, in the closet, praying and fasting and doing certain things that are better for your spirit. It makes it much more difficult. So just correlating back to that wisdom versus the spirit, it makes it's tough for a lot of people. But unless you're addicted to this, and addicted to learning the right ways and the wise ways of the scriptures, man. Y'all got it.
Hey, can I get this real quick? Back in Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 4, it says, the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth.
It's plain, man. Heart
why
of fools in the house of mourning, man. Hey, meaning what? Hey, we have on the sackcloth. You know, we're preparing for the difficulties ahead, man. We understand the scriptures say through much tribulation, hey, shall we enter into the kingdom. Hey, that goes for the elect, man. So imagine, hey, everyone else, you know? And
Hey, everybody in this world is living a lie, man. Yeah. You know, their whole life is just a lie. You know? That's all it is.
They living a lie, but all these niggas talk about how real they are and how, you know, down and, you know, I'm solid and all that. Nigga, you been living a lie. You living a lie.
That's all it is.
Hey, if you're an Israelite within this kingdom, man, you're going through hell, man. It don't matter what level you on.
Yeah.
That nigga Jay-Z ain't free just because he got a couple million. Hey, he's still under the curses, man. Hey, and really, he's a bigger slave unto Esau.
Yeah.
The things he has to do behind closed doors, you know?
You figure after your first 100 million, why do you got to work anymore?
Yeah.
Right? This nigga still has to go in and punch in or wherever, Def Jam office, wherever this nigga works, do interviews, do appearances that shows you this nigga's not free. That's life for a nigga. Yeah. That's living it up. That's like, what? I can't do, I got it made.
He made it.
That nigga's at the top, right? That ain't shit, man.
Probably a rental. Anyway.
I want to real quick, because you mentioned sackcloth, right? And that's the attire that the ancient prophets wore were sackcloth. And the word is sackos. And in the definition it says, a garment of light material and clinging to the person like a sack, which was wont to be worn or drawn over the tunic instead of the cloak or mantle by mourners, penitents, suppliants, and also by those who, like the Hebrew prophets, led an austere life.
Yeah, austere life is a serious one devoting to Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. Hey, because really, hey, Esau, he's gonna, in the time of persecution, Esau is gonna be, you know, trying to bring up things in which brothers do. But when they really take a look at our lives, hey, man, we're studying. You know, we study, we go to work. If brothers got kids or women, hey, we deal with them. Hey, we don't really it's not as fantastic as he may think, man.
God,
We
man.
live plain lives.